What's going on, everybody? We're back. I know it's been like a week. I'm sorry. I took a little bit of time off. I was really sick about a week ago. I really didn't have a voice. We kind of got the voice back and we got a lot to cover. The biggest thing is team of the year. TikTok, we're only a few days away from team of the year. And if you're like me, I'm kind of in this mad scramble, but I want to try to give you some helpful hints from a new guy's perspective. This is the first year I'm really looking at team of the year and how to really set myself up for best possible success of maybe pulling a team of the year or making at least more than one. I'm going to show you what I did while we still have some time to make them. So let's get right into it. Um, the big thing I look at is I think there's a few factors that go into it. I think your XP path, your objectives, your moments, are going to be kind of your three main things I want you to focus on. We're not going to focus on what you already have or don't have as far as a collection goes, but I'll still give you some helpful hints as well. So let's break it down Barney style. What is team of the year? So team of the year comes out around this time. I think we're about 3 weeks later because I want to say it's at the beginning of the year last year. But essentially, we get some nominees that get thrown out for who it may be for team of the year. We get some forwards. We also get some defensemen, both for men and the women, along with some goalie nominations. All right. So what happened traditionally in years past is you were going to get two defensemen, you're going to get three forwards, and you're going to end up getting, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Then you are also going to get a goalie. And every year, if you land one of these awesome cards, as you naturally get upgrades and progressions, you don't have to pay for them. They're highly sought after. Normally, their synergies in the past are worth 3 compared to just 1 like what we see now. Last year, they were customizable synergies. This year, we haven't seen customizable synergies. Try to say that 5 times fast. But the big thing you need to keep in mind is these are really good cards with a fair chance of making 99. Not a guaranteed, but let's take, for instance, Cale Makar gets nominated and he wins one of the defensive positions. That means, say, a team of the week, Cale Makar, that comes out at a 94 and the team of the year's at a 92, it will free upgrade to 94. So why is that big? One, you don't have to spend anything for upgrading tokens. And as the game progresses, so do you with some of these team of the year nominations. That's why it's such a big deal. I think a lot of people wrap their brain around this as like the end all be all event, and it puts other things to shame. I like the excitement personally. I know not everybody's in favor of that, but for me, I like it. It's something to really just kind of put everything together. And everybody that says, after this, it's just a downhill slide, I think that's a mindset thing. I think we really need to get out of that mindset and just enjoy it while it's here. It's an event, and let's see what they have to offer. You know what I mean? So when we take a look at these forward nominations, the things that go into it are going to be like their points that they got throughout the calendar year. So it goes from January until about October. So it's not like what they did in the 24 season or what they're doing currently. It's kind of a blend where they picked up during the 24 season in January of 24 all the way till this past October, including the playoffs. And if you take a look at it, I think your front runners out of what they see here are going to be your top 4 right here. I think it could be Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, and Kucherov are my 3, I think, to get it. I think your dark horse will be Leon Draisaitl. That's just me personally. I'm not going to speak on the PWHL females because, I don't know enough about them. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'd like to see Taylor Heisey get it because I'm a Minnesota Frost fan. But I just don't know enough about their points and how well they have done or not done. So I don't want to speak on it out of tongue. Then when we go on defense, I think, once again, it's the top 3. I think Quinn Hughes is kind of a lock to get it, being the defensive player of the year last year. Then you have Cale Makar and Evan Bouchard. I think it could be either one of those. I'm being honest. If you look at it, they're only separated by only a couple points last year. And I'd say Bouchard had a better better Stanley Cup playoff run, making it to the finals, and he was a huge catalyst on the defensive front for that. I think going into it, like, it's anybody's ball game. Cale Makar is the face that always gets it, but you never know. Maybe they pivot and go in a different direction. I think this year it has to be Connor Hellebuck. He has had a just ridiculous run. Bobrovsky isn't bad. Igor Shesterkin, you know what he brings to the table, but I think it's Hellebuck's to lose. That's just me personally. I wouldn't mind Hellebuck out of those 3 nominations to get as far as goalies go for this game. Once again, on the female side, I don't know enough about it. I know a lot of people have this Megan Keller defensive card from Fantasy, so it'll be kind of neat to see where that goes. And as far as for your goaltender, I think Frankel will get it. I'm gonna make an educated guess on that. But let's go back into, how can I prep for this event? How can I give myself the best possible chance to maybe pull one or make one? Let's go into how we could pull one. We got the XP path, season 3 going on right now. It is very easy to get XP. I really haven't put a whole lot of time into this. I'm up to level 36. Like this last one, I got an 84 plus overall pack. I'm holding on to those. Anything that is a plus overall pack, I'm holding on to till team of the year. Everything else I'm opening as is. Like gold coaches, we're opening the superior pack. We're holding on to because it's 78 plus. These are all collectibles. I'll show you what to do with those collectibles. Like an 84 overall, I'm opening it up right now. Like I'm not holding on to these. Just make sure you do that. Try to knock out as much as you can. I'll show you in objectives what to really hunt for, but try to knock out as much as you can. If you're in Division 1 or 2 in Rivals, in Rivals, it's better to do that. You're going to get more XP from it. If you're in Division 3 or lower, you're actually going to get more from squad battles, putting on the hardest difficulty and going for the max time. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. But XP Path is one way that you can get some free packs through just by playing the game. You don't have to spend any money. It's right there for you. Once again, I highly recommend doing Hut Moments. Hut Moments is a great way to unlock free cards, and there's a lot of moments out there. This is a great time to do some stuff offline and really catch up on the game, especially since we don't have Hut Champs starting till Wednesday. And honestly, I probably won't start my Hut Champs run until I'm done with everything. Then, when you take a look at everything else, I do recommend trying to do as many of these moments as you possibly can. Keep in mind, your game breakers in your team of the week will reset. So make sure you get as many Hut game breaker moments done as you possibly can. Then, when you're going through everything else, I'd say your main one has got to be the objectives. When you take a look at it, you have your Hut 2000s. I've already completed it, but you get a free 86 from it. I think 86 is a good bar for the max trade-ins. If you take a look at last year, I want to say it was 86s as well. Don't quote me on it, even though we've had higher cards. That's why I'm really big on playing Hut Champs. Is it my number 1 card? No, but we can take a look at my collection here before we're done, and I bet I have quite a few 86s just from playing Hut Champs. Then, do your hat trick events. Those are daily collectibles. Just do them anyways. Your game breakers, you get an 84 plus pack. That's another card you could potentially get. Team of the week, getting these objectives done, gets you another 84. Then your 2 big ones, Rivals and Squad Battles. If you can muster up 30 wins, kudos to you for getting the Mega Pack. I'm hoping to just get 20 to get the competitive Mega Pack. But the one you can now do is Squad Battles. Squad Battles you can put on easy, which means you can put it on the lowest time, get 1 goal, sit in the corner. I don't care. Go do laundry or something like that. Eat up some time and get these wins. There's no reason why you shouldn't come away with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs out of this and save them for team of the year. Your Hut Moments, you get XP for, so it helps you along with the XP path. Knock it out. It's a couple extra thousand. Then make sure you have these 2 done. These 2 will help you fly through that XP path because between these 2, as long as you complete the weeks, that's 90,000 experience. As you look over here, I have 296. Literally a third is just from getting this stuff done. And guess what? We get this again, week number 3 on Thursday. So there's no reason why you can't prep and get more of that XP path done before you start opening those packs. That's my suggestion. I hope this kind of helps out as far as like where to shuffle your focus here in these last few days. For wild card, I want to show you guys some easy sets to make too, because you can make some sets, and I'll show you my collection and what I've done. When it comes to your XP collectibles, I highly recommend floating on over and going to this 83 plus choice player pack. The reason is it's going to give you 4 cards to choose from, and every time I've done 2 of them before I started saving packs, every time, one time I had an 86 and the other one I had an 87. I feel like you might be guaranteed a purple, but either way, that's good for trade-in value if you don't pull a team of the year. The other one you could look at doing is an 84 plus choice, or it's not a choice, it's just a random 84 plus pack, but that's only 1 card. I'd rather give myself 4 chances at possibly getting something really good out of it. That's my suggestion for the pack to use on the XP path. Then Hut 2000s. Wild card will give you 30 some odd collectibles, or maybe it's like 40 if it was like last week. Then you can get some more from doing your moments and your objectives. But when you pop into here in your sets, I made no Hut 2000s players. I actually was like, nothing really stuck out. If you scroll to the far right, you can see that there's 4 83 plus overall player pack sets. If you did your stuff from last week and held on to it, and this week, you should be able to make about 3 of these sets. That means going into team of the year, I'm going to have hopefully in the ballpark of 12 83 pluses just from doing 3 packs and doing what I've been doing kind of the whole time, to be honest with you. Then your Game Breakers pack from doing those. I end up doing the 84 plus. I'll save it for team of the year, but I know it's going to be a Game Breaker card. But in case they come out with another higher overall, gives me a chance to get something that I can throw into sets. Then, most importantly, I've been saving packs. I've been saving some of the good packs anyways. So 83 plus competitive premium choice packs. This is from the XP path. I already got 2 of them. Premium pack, 82, 87 for kicks and giggles. There's another one from doing collectibles. 83 plus. This is like a lot of this stuff is either by winning my games, the XP path, or just what I'm getting from the XP path itself, not even using the collectibles. There's another one from using collectibles, competitive mini, Hut Champs. I'm saving my Hut Champ stuff. There's a 4 for 83. There's another 4 for 83. Premium pack, competitive pack. I mean, I have a chance at pulling something good. Actually, I'll get 4 of these. So that's pretty good. Superior pack. I mean, there's some stuff to be had out there. I really think if you lock in and you really just try to grind here these last few days, I think you can get something meaningful out of it. And even if that means making 1 team of the year, I think it's completely worth it. I really like the event. I think it adds some flair to it. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me for pushing out another video. Now that I can talk and do these awesome epic rants for like 13 minutes and you guys tune in, it makes it all the worthwhile. Who are you thinking is going to get team of the year? Who are you thinking is going to get snubbed? Because we see the nominees. Who do you think is going to get snubbed? And don't forget the difference between last year and this year now. All of the nominees will get cards. All right, big thing to kind of focus on, whereas in the past only the winners get the cards. Everyone gets a card this year. Obviously, we'll have the winners come out here on Friday. I will be live for this pack opening at noon Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are not going to want to miss it. I hopefully will have about 35 plus packs to open for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, subscribe. If you like what you saw, follow. If you like what you saw, share this with a friend, and hopefully this helps you out. And if it doesn't and you're on the right path, tell me how many packs you saved up. Tell me who you think's going to get Team of the Year. Let's make some damn noise going into the Team of the Year event, one of the biggest events in NHL 25. Let's get fired up, and I'll hopefully see you guys back here Friday. You're not going to want to miss it. Take care, y'all.